Alright, we are at 911 West Markham. Today's the 14th of May, 2020. We're at a Y juncture out in the driveway, or actually to the right of the driveway, in the property of the home next to the right of 911 West. So I'm thinking it's 913 West Markham. So we're in their property. I got pictures just in case I have the address wrong, and we're waiting to see. Adrian's gone next door and he's going to ask them politely to flush, and we're looking for water to come flying out of the left side of this T, or this Y. If that's the case, then that tells us that they are tied on to the same sewer main, which kind of isn't great. So we'll I'm just gonna leave the camera running, and it might be a long video, but it's probably worth catching it live. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, that little bit got the grout out pretty good.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't think about the tiles glued to the backboard.
It's not glued, but it's grouted. So
Okay.
again, it's not, try to get those guys out without breaking the other ones, but the whole thing, the real reason why we're trying to get the grout out is to not damage more tiles than we have to. So if you have to chip that tile now that you've gotten the grout out, then just so be it. But if you can pry it out without messing up the other tile, sweet, but probably not going to happen, especially with those big planks like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so what do I do with the backboard?
Yeah, yep, you got to cut it out of the way.
She reluctantly agreed.
Give me 1 sec. Let me call you back, Nate. I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
Alright, bye. What'd you say, Adrian?
I said she reluctantly agreed, so hopefully she does.
Okay. Yeah, that's a weird thing to have someone knock on your door and ask you to do. For sure.
What do people usually, I mean, I have no experience with that. What do people usually do?
Some,
Like an easement?
yeah, you can, it all depends. It's like an ordinance type thing, In Carborough, I've worked out there before, and they've let people do shared easements, but there's like, 5, 6 homes tied onto the same sewer line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, craziness out there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, Adrian, but
In terms of what?
like her flushing, I don't see anything coming by,
Oh, okay.
so that's good. Alright,
She did have a cane, so it may take her a minute.
okay, alright, we'll hang tight for a little bit. I'm just recording live here. I don't want to make the video too long and boring. I think we're just going to pause the video, and if it comes rushing by, I'll unpause
It
it.
is cast iron to the street.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to push through where I was before. to do. No water running. Pool of something right there. Alright, that's all I got. Alright, I'm just gonna try to locate this. Pause the video. Alright, we are only 5 to 7 foot from the city tap. Sadly, I've located that spot right there at 4'10". Decent sized belly here. I think it's probably just due to debris buildup, so more of a pool than a belly. You can see that line's pretty corroded, tons of grease buildup. This is like out in the street, kind of on the city side of things, but so far I'm not seeing any sort of city clean out. So we're gonna go to back to this Y. Not seeing any city clean out. That really sucks. We're gonna go back to this Y, and Adrian's going to ask the other house. I think he asked the wrong home to flush. So we're here. Pause the video. I'll be right back with you. Alright, I've just sent him a text. Here he is on the phone. Yes, sir.
Hey, I got something to call at 5.
No, you're ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I just sent you a text. Alright, thank you. Bye. So as far as I know, no one's home in 911 West Markham. If someone does flush from this side of things, the water will come from behind the camera head. So we're looking for that water to come from the left.
Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Oh, really? Well, darn. Okay, so no one's home. I guess we're just going to have to maybe assume that that's what's going on, and if someone wants to pursue it, we're going to have to get back out here with the camera. Alright, so we're going to pull back. I'm going to pull back about 15 to 20 foot, so get in the realm of, I don't know, 60 foot or so. And now we're going to do a little locate again. So line's definitely old, no doubt, definitely old cast iron. And it's holding grease on the bottom pretty good, but not the end of the world. Looks like it could be cleaned fairly easily with a mainline machine. I'm not seeing any signs of clean outs. Locate this, pause the video. Alright, a little bit under 2 foot at this location, so pretty shallow in the yard, which is a great thing, because if it ever has to be replaced, it's not going to be that expensive. So after about 10 more foot, I think we're going to be squarely into the basement or under the porch, one of the two. Not perfect, but not the worst I've seen for sure. Just a pretty good little build up. There's a big bump right there. It's just mainly just grease. That's what you're seeing. She needs to be cleaned out. Got a little pool of water here, which isn't great for things draining. You can see that build up on the wall left and right, mainly on the left. Just years of grease. So we should be squarely in the home now. There's a raised bottom there. Again, mainly just grease. Alright, now we're into the 2-inch. There we go, 2-inch PVC right here to the kitchen sink line. That's what pipe's supposed to look like on the inside. Cast iron sadly does not hold up. Alright, so this is the, I believe that's the kitchen sink line. And that's the clean out I went in. Alrighty. So just overall assessment, line's old, probably be okay. But, you know, whoever moves in needs to be worried about the putting anything down the line that's not human waste or toilet paper or water. Anything beyond that could cause problems. Probably worth the cleaning at minimum. The only thing is you got to figure out a trick to clean it because there's no clean outs. So I will look at that now, and I could give just an overall assessment if the homeowner wanted the pipes replaced so they're new. We can get you within the ballpark there, but really the big lingering question is whether or not the homeowner next door to the right of the home is tied on to this sewer line. That could cause problems later down the road with just you know, one person, both homes back up and one person blames the other person or whatever. I guess if they know that it's a shared line, then I guess they both have to pay the bills. I don't know how that would work, but could be an issue. Luckily the homes are about the same level, so at least one's not going to be flooding the other if they do clog. So, cool. I'll write an assessment up.